Before we delve into the depths of economic analysis, a quick disclaimer. This video is based on informed analysis and predictions, not guaranteed facts. It's an exploration, a journey into the complex world of economics. We're going to be analyzing the current state of the US economy and examining potential factors that could lead to a downturn in the coming year. Remember, economics is not an exact science, and the future is unpredictable. With that in mind, let's dive into the current economic landscape. Understanding the future requires a grasp of the present. So where does the US economy stand today? Let's delve into some numbers and trends. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is a measure of economic activity within a country, and it's a significant indicator of economic health. As we speak, the US GDP has been showing signs of sluggish growth. This slower pace of growth suggests that the economy might be running out of steam. Then we move on to unemployment rates. Low unemployment rates are usually a sign of a robust economy. But despite a low unemployment rate, wage growth has been rather stagnant. This disconnect raises questions about the quality of jobs being created and whether they're contributing to economic growth. Inflation rates are another crucial piece of the puzzle. Currently, inflation is relatively high, causing a decrease in the purchasing power of the consumer dollar. This could potentially lead to lower consumer spending, a key driver of the US economy. The stock market, often seen as the barometer of economic health, is also showing signs of instability. Frequent fluctuations and a general downtrend suggest investor uncertainty about future economic prospects. Lastly, let's touch upon the ongoing economic policies. The current fiscal and monetary policies, though aimed at stimulating the economy, are struggling to make a significant impact. These are the conditions we find ourselves in. But what could possibly steer us towards an economic downturn? Several factors loom on the horizon that could potentially tip the balance of our economy. Let's delve into these, shall we? Firstly, we must consider the spectre of rising inflation. This is more than just a buzzword. It's a tangible force that can erode our buying power. With the cost of goods and services on the rise, our dollars simply can't stretch as far. Families find it harder to make ends meet, businesses struggle with increased costs, and the economy in turn slows down. Next on our list of potential triggers is the housing market. It's been booming for quite some time, but history has shown us that what goes up must eventually come down. The housing bubble of 2008 is a stark reminder of how a burst can send shockwaves through our economy. If demand wanes, or if interest rates rise too quickly, we could see a similar scenario unfold. Now let's talk about trade wars. They've been a staple of the economic news cycle, and for good reason. Trade wars can disrupt global supply chains, increase costs for businesses and consumers, and stifle economic growth. The ongoing trade disputes, particularly those with China, could have far-reaching implications on our economy. Lastly, we can't ignore the potential impact of geopolitical instability. Conflicts, tensions, and uncertainties in international relations can easily spill over into economic arenas. These can lead to volatility in global markets, affecting investments, trade, and ultimately our economy. Each of these factors on their own could pose significant challenges to our economic stability. But together, they form a potent mix that could potentially lead to a downturn. These are the storm clouds gathering on our economic horizon. But what does this mean for us? The future is, as always, uncertain. But understanding potential challenges helps us prepare. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. We began with a snapshot of our current economic climate, highlighting the fragility of our situation, the cracks beginning to show in our financial fortifications. We then delved into the potential triggers for a downturn, like the swelling national debt, the ever-widening wealth gap, and the looming shadow of inflation. These factors, each significant in its own right, together form a potent brew that could potentially steer our economy towards a downturn. The implications of these factors are far-reaching, affecting everyone from Wall Street to Main Street. We must remember, however, that economics is not a stagnant field. It's dynamic, ever-changing, and full of surprises. By staying informed and understanding these dynamics, we can navigate the turbulent waters of the economy. Until next time, keep questioning, keep analyzing, and most importantly, stay informed.